minute. Can you tell me how it went with Madonna? Because I understand you did a tweed suit for Madonna. Now, what were your takeaways
Yeah,
from
I've
that
done
exchange?
quite a few things for Madonna. The, the tweed suit came about when she married Guy. Um, so it was to do with after Guy. But I made Guy Ritchie, and that's how I met Stella. Actually, I met Guy Ritchie at a. They were renting because their house was being renovated in off Marble Arch. So I was fitting Guy Ritchie. So what happened was the first time I met Madonna, we were choosing fabrics, me and Guy Ritchie, for a tweed um, jacket. It's a kilt, what they call a kilt jacket, and you can find a photo of it somewhere. And then Madonna walked in. She was in a trench coat, and it's one of those moments, Madonna's just walked in, and here I am. Anyway, it was one of those moments. So I made Guy Ritchie the kilt, and then after they got married, he introduced her to the hunting and fishing and shooting fraternity. He was he loved that sport. I think Vinnie Jones, the footballer Vinnie Jones,
Yeah,
he's in
sure.
a
Yeah.
few films. So he was a mate of his, and they went out. And so he introduced, or he wanted to introduce Madonna to shooting. So I made Guy Ritchie a shooting suit, and I made Madonna one as well, which I've got. I've got a replica of the Madonna suit as well downstairs in my basement. There's a photo of it you'll
Oh,
see on.
wow.
Yeah. So yeah, there was this whole story about me fitting Madonna, which is in the film that someone made, and I don't know whether I should repeat it or not. Do you want to hear the story when I fitted Madonna?
I would love to hear the story.
I would too.
Okay, this was I had to go to New York. She was on tour, and I was measuring her up. So the first, she went into her bedroom, and because we were making a waistcoat, it wasn't a pertinent. It was a pertinent question, but it might not have sounded it to her. I said, and it's all to do with the bust and the breast. So what kind of bra will you be wearing? Will you be flattening? Will you be wearing a sports bra? And out popped the voice without her appearing, saying, "It's none of your goddamn business." So I thought, this is not really going to be a good day at the office. So I start. And so anyway, we got on to it, to various other parts and aspects of the jacket. And I told her to go into a shooting position. And I said to her, and it was a genuine question, and it didn't mean to be offensive, but I said, because of the position she'd gone into, the shooting position. I mean, that's the shoot, but she somehow she had got her arms are propped up away from the shoulder. So I said, will you be actually shooting in the suit, or will you be wearing it to come down in the evening for cocktails with the husband, etc.? Because I've made loads of suits, shooting suits for women. They don't shoot, but they like to wear the shooting suit in the evening with her husband drinking. And she said, that's the most chauvinistic thing I'd ever heard, as if I'm making the assumption that women don't shoot. And it was the furthest thing from, the truth. I was just trying to be polite. So if this goes out, Madonna, I apologize. It wasn't meant to take offense. Honestly, I swear to God, it was just a pertinent question. There you go. That's an
Well,
apology.
Henry, I've got a surprise for you now. You're not going to believe it, but I have Madonna on the other line.
Can't
And
wait.
I'm just going to patch her in.
Can't wait to talk to her. She's no.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
There's no.
it's a regular thing that we have now. People telling sad stories about Madonna.
Sad stories.
Well, just unfortunate stories about Madonna on our podcast.
I don't find. I love her, and when I went out to LA to fit her, you have to find, because they were filming me. You had to sign a confidentiality thing, just in case they want to use the film for something else. And they don't have to ask permission because you've signed that they can. And I said within the film that I'm a massive fan of hers, and I was. My wife would tell you that. I've loved her ever since I saw her. So this was, well, whatever. I think she forgave me anyway, because I fitted her well after that anyway. When she was on stage in a play, I had to fit her the costumes then when she was in the play. I didn't make them, but she wanted me to fit. So whenever she came into Stella, she always asked. So I think
Well, there
she's.
you go, Henry. That sounds like to me water under the bridge. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad to hear they had a happy ending.
yeah.
No problem.